Whoa! Woke up at 5 a.m. to do this, bro. I can't get off.
What's up, Vikes? It's your homegirl Alexia.
And your homeboy Nathan.
Welcome to the Spooktober broadcast. Thank you.
October is not all spooky, because October is Filipino American History Month.
That's right. The broadcast team has joined forces with the Filipino American Alliance to make a smooth segment.
The first recorded arrival of Filipinos in the United States was October 18, 1587, thus making October officially the start of Filipino American History Month. From then on, Filipinos have greatly impacted American history. For example, civil rights activists like Larry Itliong and Philip Vera Cruz fought for labor rights in the United Farm Workers Movement alongside Cesar Chavez. Thelma Garcia Buchholz is the first female Filipino American to become an American legislator. Many other Filipino Americans contributed to the fields of entrepreneurship, medicine, the arts, education, and even here at Mills with Filipino American Alliance.
Despite their vital contribution to the United States, Filipino Americans and their history has been repeatedly overlooked. Unknown to many, Manilatown was a neighborhood in San Francisco occupied and run by a largely first-generation Filipino American community. It thrived in the 1920s to the 1970s, but by 1977 it was torn down and replaced by parking lots and hotels. Even now, there is low representation of Filipino American achievements and stories in the U.S., which is why it's important to celebrate Filipino American History Month.
That's my culture. Make sure to check out the FA, which meets on Thursdays at lunch. I heard they had a sick vice president.
Also, be sure to check out the Mills Drama Team, who just pulled off their amazing original play, Athenas Island, on September 23rd and 24th. Here's more about them.
Well, what inspired me to write Athena's Island was a book called The Codebreaker by a biographer named Walter Isaacson. He decided to write one about a woman, a scientist named Jennifer Doudna, who happened to be a Cal professor. So I heard about the book on the radio, and then I got a copy of it, and I read it. And then I started reading other things, like a book by Jennifer Doudna herself, and then articles and stuff. And all of a sudden, songs started coming to my head.
What was your favorite song out of all the songs in the musical?
That's a good question. I've come to love a few of them more than others, but probably Double Helix, because it's really the first song that came to mind.
Living my life in the dark.
It's a really beautiful love song. Sometimes I have like an out-of-body experience where I realize, like, wow, did I actually write that song? Because it's just so iconic. It just seems like it had a life of its own. And I just think it's a powerful song because it's a love song to nature. I love nature. And in traditional musicals, there's usually a powerful love ballad. And it's usually a woman singing to a man, or, you know, vice versa. But in this case, it was a woman singing to nature and how beautiful it was. And it was the inspiration for her to become a scientist.
The drama team's great performance sent a chill down my scalp.
Mine too. I felt my hair grow an inch.
So we now have a rundown of them as well as the other sports.
Hi, my name is Grace Chan, and I'm the captain of the girls varsity water polo team.
Hi, my name is Fonzie, and I'm one of the varsity captains for football.
My name is Joshua Ambrosio, and I'm one of the varsity captains for football.
I'm Hunter, and I'm also varsity captain for football.
Hi, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jaden, and we're from the girls varsity golf team.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I'm captain of the cross-country team.
Hi, I'm Sam, and I am the other cross-country captain.
How's the season going, and what are you guys focusing on in the games and practices?
Our season's going well. Recently, we've been focusing on strategies and plays.
For the most part, we're trying to focus on working as a team. For games, I think we definitely need a lot more conditioning just to help us last throughout the game more.
Season is going okay, especially because we have some new girls on the team. And I think right now we're trying to stay consistent and work on our short game so that we can reduce our score.
We're focused on getting faster and preparing for 5K, which is how far we run.
Where can new members join, and what time is your practices?
We have practices every day after school till 5:30, and we just meet at the pool.
You could join by talking to any of the players, mostly talking to our coach, Coach T, the GOAT. And practices are usually around 3:30. It depends. On some days it's 4, depending, because the 7th period.
We practice Monday through Thursdays at 4 o'clock at Poplar Creek, the golf course in San Mateo. And you can contact either me, Jaden, or the coach, and his email's on the Mills website.
You can join just by showing up and talking to our coach and also making sure you're cleared for consent forms and athletic. Our practices are pretty much right after school ends or right after 7th ends until maybe 5:15.
Scary scenes here at Mills as the October broadcast comes to an end.
Remember, always stay Viking.
And we'll catch you on the flippy flip.
Alopecia is an autoimmune disease that causes hair follicles to disperse.
Hair follicles can fall out in clumps, and the amount that falls varies for every person.
Hair loss is not permanent, but it is very unpredictable. For more information, please visit the National Alopecia Areata Foundation. And if you or a loved one is in need of support, please contact the NAF and their support group at 1-415-472-3780.